Okay, a wonderful good morning to all the DXNers. So today we're going to talk about a hot topic, okay? How to lose weight without dieting. That's what everybody is looking for. Okay, before go into the session, my name is Dr. Firdaus from Malaysia, been in DXN for almost 7 years, been a medical practitioner for 25 years, being an emergency physician almost 15 years. My first profession is DXN. Why? Because DXN gives me health, wealth, and happiness. So you see how happy we are, and we are really, you got to keep yourself very happy. Okay, what is being, especially in this moment, you see, a little tips before we go in. You see, you when we born as a human, there is a problem. Definitely there's a problem. But only problems gives you opportunity. So don't look at a problem as a problem. Look as a new opportunity is knocking your door. So stay tuned. So let's go in and see how to lose weight without dieting. So this is what I know. But doesn't mean that you can eat a lot, yeah. Okay, so all the listeners, please subscribe the channel. That's first. Second, please keep your camera on so that I could see, because my screen here, I'm seeing everyone. I see only 2, 3 person, 4 is on the camera. Please put your camera on, show some smiling so that we, the presenter, can see when you smile, when you nod your head, and also use the reaction icon there to put your thumbs up, to put your thumbs down, or you're not happy, too fast, too slow, let me know. So at least we know, okay? And that's good, that's good. Yes, everyone is putting their camera on now. That's fantastic. Oh, yes, more. You see, when you go to a meeting, how do you go? Right, you go and smile, sit in front, right? Sit in front. Still, a lot of people like to sit at the back. You see, only in the college days, you sit at the back, This kind of talks, you must sit at the front. So now there's no back, no front. It's just on your camera. Sit where you are, get a decent dress, with 90 also, okay, but just put a coat on so that the most important is your smile. So give a good smile that, we know how we are doing, bad or good, So if you're sleeping, then I know I can, interact or put some music and ask you all to dance or something like that. Okay, let's see. You see, the whole world now is getting fat. Not the world, but the human beings are practically getting fat, because this is something that, we love food. Who don't love food, right? Everyone love food. So due to this, people are gaining weight. Okay, and gaining weight is something extremely dangerous, and one of the most dangerous compared to cardiac problem. We in fact overtook cardiac, and also as overtook um, cancer and all, because this is the opening for disease. Okay, this is the opening, and everyone is getting sick because overweight. Why you overweight? I'll tell you what is the problem. You see, you trigger the metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure, sugar, type 1, type 2, whatever type. There's so many types will become in the future, I don't know. So if whatever type is all the same, sugar. Why? You eating too much. So a lot of complication arising, okay? But nobody is talking about obesity. Only very small, minute obese, okay? And then they have a lot of good ways of telling them they're obese. They will say, I'm big size, I'm a little voluptuous, okay? I'm extra, put all that side, all that bombastic, lovely words, goody words, fat or not fat, that's it. Okay, if we are fat, we have to accept that we are fat, then we know what to do. So don't be shy if you're fat, doesn't matter. Okay, but there is always a lot of help to give you, okay, especially in DXN. Okay, I'm being a lifestyle coach and being a medical doctor. Anytime, give me a call, free of charge consultation. No charges more, right? Provided you're a DXN member, that's it. DXNers, one family. Okay, so you see, look at the growth. And today is not going to be very technical. Only one part is going to be very important. And that part you have to master, and then boom, you get what you want. There's only one slide, okay? But it's a bit compact. The others, you just listen carefully and enjoy, okay? So more camera on is better, okay? Don't off on for a while, then keep offing back, don't. We put it on. I'm going to keep looking at y'all. See Sharma, Dr. Poo and all smiling. Nature wellness, wow. Nature wellness. Okay, you see he's smiling. That's what we want. Okay. SL, short name, very cute. Look at her. She's just like, good. Keep yourself very relaxed. Okay, don't like change anything. Don't worry. It's just like exactly like a normal meeting. That's how we are cultivating the culture here. The Zoom culture has to be exactly like how you are in the normal meeting. There's no way we're going to have a real meeting in the future. I guess for another, don't know when. It's a big question mark. Okay, so Joe Pani, thumbs up. Rajendra Kao, thank you. Okay, growth. Talk about growth. Okay, you see, we keep growing. Okay, we will never stop. Okay, when we are born as in a baby, we never born fat. Okay, being fat is not in our gene. We are not supposed to be extremely obese and too much weight and all these things. No, that we catch up after. Okay, some babies are big. They are big bone. Their father, mother is very tall, huge, big. Yes, they're born big, but not fat. Okay, when they grow up, the parents do a lot of mistake by pumping in a lot of food for them. Pumping in, remember, I'm not feeding them. They pump in, why? Cute. Then later when they grow up big, they'll say, hey, you fatty, don't eat too much. See, pity the child. So literally a child which born is approximate like 1.2, 1.2, 1.5 kg. Then after a couple of months, they'll get 2 times the weight. And then by the time they reach 1 year old, they will be around 4, 5 years kg. Okay, they keep growing. And you see the child, for a girl, okay, the growth is approximately up to 16 to 18, around there. Okay, and for a guy, for a boy, it will be around 21, 22, around there. This is the age of their puberty. So this is where they grow and then they stop. All right, and what they need in this process, in 16 years and 22 years, what do you need? You can buy something extra from any shop, extra kgs of meat or fat or anything that you give to the kids, or buy an extra large hand change. No, we don't do anything like that. We give them one thing, which is food. The food gives them the energy, the growth energy. All right. So they're giving them a lot of growth. What we need to grow, what we need is food. You eat an apple, the body, your God-given precious system will increase and change and, take the nutrition and convert all that into blood cells, and then it goes to your tissue, flesh, organs, and everything starts to boom. And we keep growing and keep growing. So what we need is food, okay? Nutritional food. Energy, okay, required during growth. Okay, that's very important. But when you are a baby, when we are a baby, we need a lot of energy. All right? The burning is there, a lot of energy. When you grow up, we have we need very low energy. Okay? We do not need so much, like how we used to be in a child. So what happens is, you see the chart here. This is the calorie, kilojoules, all right? At the bottom here is the age. Excuse me. And the required energy when you are very young is very high. Once you grow, keep growing up. So you need very low metabolic rate. This is human metabolic rate, okay? But what people do, I have to add in the food chart, I guess. So when a child eats very low food compared to the adult, but when the adult's metabolic rate starts to drop, but the food never drop. Food keep increasing and increasing day by plates and plates and all. So what will happen? Eventually, you don't grow in any other ways, you grow in the sideways. Okay, you keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they will put all the blames on everyone else. All right, and this is very important. So you need to know when you grow up, okay, you have very low metabolic rate. This is very important. Okay, this is a very, very important factor. You got to know why do people gain weight. Okay, and okay, center, all right. And then the active level in physical, activities, you see, a child never thinks about food. Every time they only play, they like to play. You give them a birthday party. They need some kind of game, not food. Who go for the food? The adult. Okay, we prepare all the nice food, let the kids play, and then we will never move and we will be eating. Okay, this is what we do. All right, the child will never, no, they will be just playing with the clown, these, that, balloons and all. As long as you give them some chocolates, candies, done. Okay, they will never ask for lasagna, pasta, sandwich and all. This side, another side, one side corner will be, beverage, beers, days. One side will be like, every other things will be going on. Child never talks about food. They never ask about food. They were just busy with games. Okay, kids never. And you have, if they're hungry, they will come. If they're thirsty, they will come and ask for water. So no, if you give them anything, they'll say, no, not now. I'm not. So there is no fixed time either to take your meal. You're hungry, you eat. You're thirsty, you drink. If you're tired, you rest. Even a lot of people ask questions, in DXN, doctor, I'm tired. What should I eat? Oh my goodness sake, you should rest. Not like, so the cartoon, the Popeye, take the spinach and run. So you take one, a spirulina and then run, and then you keep tired eating spirulina and keep running and running. You don't have to sleep. No, there's no such thing. So hungry, you eat, thirsty, you drink, tired, you rest, sleepy, you sleep. Then the time will come for us to go. Okay, then everything will be in order. See, but the grown-ups never have action without food. If you have a party, what is the menu? Who's going to be the caterer? Where should we arrange? Where should they come? Where should they start? Where should they end? Everything is about food. You have a wedding party, food. The guests will see, where is the wedding? Wow, Marriott Hotel, fantastic. Hey, morning's 4 or 5 o'clock wedding. Oh my God, Brahma Muhurtam, so done. This guy is going to give us Putumayam and Tan. Only breakfast, done. They get very demotivated. You see, it's all about food. So even when they arrange your food, hardly move. They just sit, stand, eat, eat, eat. Okay? The young people, all kind of beverages, food. You have a barbecue, no moving, sit and grill. Sit, everything has to sit, sit, sit. This is we, adult. But food must. Food you must have. But move, no, you want to move, don't move, eat only, sit and eat, see how the guy is doing barbecue. And this is how we decrease and depleted the metabolic rate, some or other, but the intake of food is so drastic. Okay, the mind is full of food and food and food. Okay, they never go anything. Everything they dream about food. They even dream about food, And this MCO, their people can dream about food, and then the next day they will Google, they will catch, they will order. So easy access. Food. Yeah, dream about this, dream about that. The brain is coded with food. So how you going to lose weight? So, so scary. Am I scaring you? Don't know. Okay. Okay, the food is comfort, no more, priority in sense of, nutrition. We want to get healthy. It's very small minorities. The elder ones, the grown-up ones, the very elderly people, yes, because why? They know they're going to have problem. They already have problem. Even the old ones who have problem, once in a while. Okay, some are little strict, they want to hit up to 20, under 20, they have a good goal. That's very good, fantastic. They work one very good modality. But generally, okay, today I met a patient, he said, "Doctor, I'm already 44 years. 44 years I've done bad things for my body. I understand. Now I'm paying the price." So he asked me, "How long does it take, doctor, if I want to see some kind of like?" I said, "At least another 5 years, or half of your age." He said, "Oh my God." See? So the best time to take care of your health is when you're healthy. Best time to keep your slim is when you're slim. Obviously, you can reverse back. Don't worry. Okay, that's what you have. So filling up the plate and just dumping it in. A lot of people have this concept of dumping food into their system, and this is so bad. Okay, this is how sometimes we go for some buffets. We can see some TSI, even in DX and TSI. The sense of feeding it themselves is so poor. Okay. They say, TSI, 1 year, 2 times only, no. They can say next Kanduri also they'll eat the same. Next Deepavali they'll eat the same. And Christmas also they eat the same. So everyday Kanduri, different. So eating. But who cares about nutrition? Nobody cares about nutrition. No little knowledge or sense of, sense of being healthy. No, very, very marginal. Okay. And they put all the blames on genetic. You see, genetic doesn't come in fat. Very, very small, very, very small percentage. Lifestyle, behavior comes. Okay. If the father eats at 12 o'clock, the child eats at 12 o'clock. If the father eats roti canai, nasi lemak, nuggets with mayonnaise, Thousand Island at 3 o'clock morning, yes, the child will pick up the same habit. Okay, this is genetic. Father is Indian, mother is Indian, suddenly born as one child is Caucasian. Big problem. That is gene. Okay, you cannot do mistakes. Father Indian, mother Indian, Indian. Cannot be Chinese. Okay, so in between. So looks like father, looks like grandfather, looks like brother, looks like sister. That is gene, not the size. Okay, father big, mother big, all 7-footer, 8-footer. Yes, high chances. That is different. Okay, so don't put the blame on gene. Okay, and then colorful stuff, engineered food. A lot of people think the labelings, the engineered food, all this, Quaker oats, fantastic, rusted, this and that, and good. Those days our grandmothers don't know anything. Now you have all food already prepared, made, that kind of concept, which is extremely wrong. Then colorful junk, I don't know. I've never in my life I've never had this colorful donuts. Normal donuts, yes. Maybe my time I didn't have this kind of well designers donut. They call it designers donut. Okay, and then food addiction. That's like look at how it's going in food addiction. Okay, this is how you dream when you have this kind of addiction. Yes, you tend to dream about food. Okay, this is one. And then all kind of canned beverages, so many. I on this part I don't need to explain much. You guys know about it. Many people are very good in these areas. Okay, aggressive marketing. Okay, the companies are putting on a lot of millions of money on aggressive marketing to capture. They put a lot of people. They go on brain. Many studies that's been done to create the demand. Okay, all the companies out there were selling this goods. They're huge multinational companies. Okay. Low fat, there's a total lie, high calcium milk, low calcium milk, low fat, that's all totally unacceptable. Okay, the labeling techniques, we call this. Okay, don't get caught into this. And then insulin resistance. This is one of the most alarming situation. Insulin is one of the most important hormone in your body of managing energy, cells, and everything. ATP. Okay, all this, but gone. The pancreas also don't want to work. He shut down, he said in Marajo, all kind of things. Why? Every day for 20 years, the pancreas gets slaps from us, the owner of the body. It comes to resistance, obese, overweight, and all these things. I spoke about insulin resistance. Please look at the video if you need more information. Then medication. You see, a couple of weeks back, Madam Rajendra called. She checked. The husband was taken out from certain medications, and then it feels so good. We human beings are meant to eat food, not buckets of medication. At times, at certain conditions and circumstances, if you need to take alarming medication, yes, you do. But if you put your mind and soul and heart into reversing any condition, yes, you can do that. We doctors here to manage your disease. Remember, we manage disease. We do not cure disease. You come to us, we tell you what to do. But we tell you one, you have to do 100. But we tell you 100, you go back, you never do anything. Then, doctors all no good lah. The weakness of human is always blaming others. Okay, medication. Easy food availability. Okay, now you don't have to go out, you don't have to get up here from your bed. They will just come, they will just put it in front of your house, they will hang it. Even some guys are so good, the Grab guys, they come practically to the garage, they put it somewhere and go. So good. Okay, soon they will come inside the house, feed you, wash the plates, and all, they will go. They will in fact do all the butler work for you, and then you just have to pay the money. Okay, that easy access for the food. What food you want at this point of time, or 9 o'clock, you still can order. What do you want? Italian, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Indian, biryani, chapati, everything is there in GrabFood. Access, easy. Those days you want chapati, you have to go buy flour, you have to come back home, you have to beg somebody in your house to do. The mother will tell you, hey, I do it tomorrow lah. No. Yes, hello. There comes your chapati in 30 minutes. Sugar. Everybody is good in swimming now. Not in reality, not in water. They swim in the sugar. Okay? They shower in the sugar. And this is how they do. It's one of the major killer. Any kind of sugar, white sugar, blue sugar, palm tree, whatever, natural, it is not meant for you to take in a bigger quantity. Okay? Once in a while, if you put it less, like in my house, I don't buy any sugar because whatever comes already comes with sugar. The DXN products all comes with sugar. Some, you have black coffee. So we're happy with it. We don't need sugar, anything for extra. And then this kind of sugary stuffs, extremely sugar. You see, sugar is the best ingredient to catch people, to confuse people. When you do a cooking, something goes a little wrong, you put in 1 spoon of sugar. So the person who eats will have a little confusion. Okay, it will get caught in between good and not good. Okay, the moment you look at it, nice or not, nice or not, nice or not, you'll say yes, nice. That's where the sugar, do very good work. Addiction, cause addiction for kids. Why they like chocolate? Nobody goes and buys the dark chocolate. Sugar and the drugs and also this all these sedative items, same kind of addiction, same level. Okay, misinformation, good, this is good, apple is good. Apple is actually, it's good, but what we have, the availability of quality is so poor. So if you can find something else, okay, that's kind of misconcept. Even now, the technology is such, people are so, they can be hijacked by information. If you put an advertisement, donut is very good, everybody will go and buy donut and eat because they don't think. Zoop. They know how to make the donut become good for you. Labeling information. This is one of the advertisements has been like many years back. Okay, dentists recommend filtered cigarettes. Good. Nutella lost a lawsuit for 3 million few years back. Why? Because they say this is a healthy spread on the bread early in the morning. So in fact, it is nothing than low quality sugar, sugar, very high sugar, low quality cocoa, and a lot of milk. That's it. The entire contained on Nutella is extremely unhealthy. And this is proven fact. But until today, my goodness, still people drink Milo. I don't know how to give, awareness to people. Okay, they are not serious. They are not serious about health until we have to wait for something happen. Okay, you see, it's so funny now. In this point of time, people laugh at COVID. Okay, they say that this is normal flu. The government is making so much fuss. Now my grandmother time, my father time, this and that. If you get it, then One of my friends laughed at this COVID. Now the whole family have COVID. The wife is extremely critical in hospital. And he told me, big mistake. Now I know what is COVID. I said, yes, after you recover, you'll do a video. So don't take things lightly. Okay. So don't feed your kids with this kind of food. Every single thing you buy from the shelf is not good. You don't have to argue, undebatable. Trust me. Don't come, don't look for a dietitian, ask this blah, 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 blah stuff. Okay. No, it is no means no, that's it. Okay. Milk, inflammatory food. Now we are flooded with inflammatory food. A lot of people think milk is so good. Okay. We are a human. We have to drink mother's milk at the age of 2, cow milk, goat milk, camel milk, elephant milk, whatever milk. The only under the God's creation, one species drinks all milk, human, camel, goat, cow, I don't know, whatever, everything. Proven, science says, a lot of research says, if you drink milk, you can have fracture even much faster. You convert the milk, if you want to take milk, convert it to yogurt, okay? Replace with coconut milk or something like that, okay? But for the DXNS, no worries. Where do you get calcium? Even without DXN, milk doesn't comes with calcium. This is a myth. Okay, it has calcium, it has low calcium. Okay, one good, many bad things. All right, remember this. Okay, this is extremely bad. Convert that into yogurt, ghee from milk, mind-blowing benefits, not milk. Okay, and comes to fat. You have to understand there's 2 types of fat. One is the white fat, one is the brown fat. The white fat, everybody has a lot of white fat. Brown fat is something that this is the feeding energy to your cells. Okay, this is very, very important, but you have very less. Okay, and the best part is the DXN products make you to have more brown fat. Eat more. Use all the DXN, coffees, teas, whatever we have in DXN, all the food base is good and is healthy. Okay, and this is brown fat. Okay, and the brown fat is very energetic. It gives you, it takes the white fat, it burns and convert to energy. Okay, we'll go into detail, a little detail in this. Okay, and white fat, it accumulates, it keeps storing in. The brown fat is burning, it converts and gives you energy. It keeps you warm in a way. Okay, so this is very important. Where is located, this brown fat? Normally in the shoulder, in your spine, and in your lower back muscles. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, go and Google on this, because I really cut short because I can't really go very deep into this. Okay, now we come to the most important part. In this part, you all have to write it down if you can. Okay, I'll go a little slow here. And this is the catch of the presentation. Today's presentation, this is the catch. If you master this, you know what to do. You can burn fat like kachang. Okay, all right. Okay, remember, this is the most important part. All right, and DXN, double it up, triple it up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. It depends on how much you're taking. Okay, mitochondria. You see, what is mitochondria? Mitochondria is a powerhouse. It produces energy to the cells. Okay, that is mitochondria. Okay, and you see, how does it produce energy? Okay, it takes all the nutrition, whatever we have, and then it converts and it makes a lot of energy for the body. As the first slide, when you saw how the body needs energy, how the body needs the metabolic rate is very high in this part. You see, it has a very long name here. The process of converting to the energy is called oxidative isoproliferation. Isoproliferation, it's a very big word. Okay, making energy in the presence of oxygen. You see, oxygen is very important to burn fat. Okay, a lot of people become fat, obese, because they are not inhaling properly. They are not inhaling in the right way, the right method. You see, in yoga, what do they teach you? Breathing. And that's where you can see people who has mastered yoga, they're always pretty slim because they have a good burning capacity. Okay, so this oxidative process is where the mitochondria converts the energy. Okay, how does it converts the energy? You see, the ATP, we call it adenosine. It contains very high adenosine in our organic germanium. Adenosine all is part of the GL, the mycelium. Okay, a lot of people say, you know, when you take GL, you get oxygen. It doesn't give you oxygen. GL doesn't have oxygen. GL will enhance the oxygen absorption rate. This is the process. The oxidative, okay, proliferation is the process where it goes into the system because we have adenosine. You see, this is the way the ATP is the currency of the energy. So one molecules of sugar, glucose, can create 38 ATP. Is a currency, something like USD now. If USD currency is 4 point something, 1 ringgit, 4 point something dollar. So it's same thing. One fat, one glucose can produce 38 ATP. But that is not important. Okay. The most important what you got to understand is mitochondria. It gives you energy. How you produce energy is by converting your nutrition and also the oxygen. But if you don't have oxygen, I'll come to that part. Okay, this process you get a catch here. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so oxidative process happens with the presence of oxygen. Very simple. All right, and it produces the currency of the fuel, which is called in ATP. So the cells need this to burn. What is going to burn? There you come. To burn fat in normal condition, we are not. That's not when we are dancing. I'll come to that environment. When we are dancing, there's something happens. Okay, when you run, it's a different burning. When you're dancing, it's different burning. When you're walking, it's different burning. Now you're sitting and listening, is a different burning. When is the best time? When is the more you can burn? Is when. That is the key here. Okay, a lot of people are doing things wrong. People think if you run like crazy that you burn a lot. In fact, you gain. You can gain if you run like crazy. Okay, all right. And also the concept of, no pain, no gain. That is not applicable for weight gain. It's a bit different. Okay, this method, what I'm telling you and sharing to you is a method where you don't have to diet, you don't have to do anything. Change your being as a human being. This is how a supposed a human being you should live, and the right food as well. We'll come to that area. Okay, and this is the concept of burning and coming slim. All right, catch that part. So in order to produce, a mitochondria needs energy, it needs nutrition. Nutrition is coming one side, and then it needs oxygen. and then it produced the ATP. Okay, and where is the fuel? 85% is the fat. Okay, and then or you use 15% of the sugar, glucose. What we are doing now, fat means good fat. The street roadside burger which you are taking, it doesn't have fat. It comes abundant glucose. You go and buy one street burger, go back home, dissect and see which is the fat. No fat. Mayonnaise island, Thousand Island, ketchup, sauces is like pouring down. Looks so pathetic. The one sickly looking, bread on top, and two, they have one piece of cucumber. You can see the neighbor, or the next one, you can see through, so small. And then there's so many conditions. You don't put onion, don't put this, don't put that. What do you put? And you think that is fat? No fat. So nowadays, the myth of people, I understand that fat is bad, cholesterol is bad. This is a wrong concept. That is like backdated. Go back to your grandmother's time, your grandfather's time, your great-great-grandfather. Our ancestors has a better, most balanced diet. If you're an Indian, eat dosa, Italy with chutney, coconut. Is the mind-blowing stuff. But everybody has thrown coconut away. Somebody told them that it's cholesterol. If any medical doctors come and tell you that if coconut gives you cholesterol, that doctor has to go back to medical school. I'm really serious about this, because we have a lot of studies and science and research. Okay, put the research all one side. If you go back to Kerala, you see what is the statistic of heart failure now. Coconut is so good. The American did some very big mistake, promoting the soya than coconut, because they have more soya. So that is okay. Go back to our great-grandfather's diet. That is the best diet. Okay, so here you need 85% fat and 15% of glucose. So we are doing a big mistake in accumulating so much of sugary food, glucose base. Okay, so glucose is so much of other things. Rice is good. Don't think rice is extremely bad. A lot of people has this idea rice is bad. Yes, if you eat one bucket, this much. Because now our rice has a lot of starch. Reduce it. Find something that, more healthier rice. You have a lot of good rice with low starch. Okay, one serving per day. We are not supposed to eat 4-5 times a day. We should eat only once. So add another 1-2 times a day. It's fantastic. It's very good. Why do you need to increase your quantity of food too much? And all that comes on glucose base. So your body cannot burn fat. It starts to accumulate fat. And good fat is missing. What is good fat? Olive, coconut, okay, ghee. These are the good fats. Even the Punjabis has taken ghee out of their diet. And the ghee availability now is so hard, and it has to be a homemade ghee, and not the commercial packed ghee, which is not really a ghee. Okay? This is very important. And then there is another process. When you go into an emergency, when you really run very fast, a tiger or lion, okay, is chasing you, or somebody, from the network marketing company come and approach you and you're running. A lot of people run like, a lion is chasing you when you network marketing people come, talk about something, they will run away. Or that kind of sort of emergency, what happens is, okay, glycolysis happens. And this glycolysis, you do not need oxygen. Okay, no oxygen. So when you don't have oxygen, you use a lot of glucose. This is where in emergency, you see, God has created such a magnificent system that the system can work and modulate accordingly. And it doesn't say that, hey, breathe and run, breathe and run. No, it will boom, take off. And it can convert, shut down the oxygen, because you will be breathless. And nothing is going in. It's just making so much of noise as though you're breathing. And it will give you energy from the glucose. All right. So, but how consistent can you keep in running like that? No, it happens once in a while. Now people never run, never walk, never, do anything. They're they're just sitting and sleeping in front of Netflix and this and that. When we call them for a meeting, they get busy. Yeah, this happens. You see, and then there's another modality called aerobic. This is the mind blowing. This is what you have to capture. What we are doing earlier, 45 minutes was doing fantastic aerobic. Whoever danced 45 minutes earlier, we burned approximately 400 to 500 calories of energy, fat. Why? You see, to burn fat, what you need is oxygen. So when you go into an aerobic mode, your heart will pump on approximately lower than 120. Okay, 120. So most probably this now the heartbeat could be around 80 or 90, around there. Okay, just nothing much. You just bit like shake a bit like that. I don't know, most probably most of you are shaking behind the camera. You don't want to on the camera. It's fine, fantastic, it's good. But make sure you shake. Move, something, that's why we are putting this thing. Nobody is going to Zoom and publish tomorrow in the YouTube or anything. No, we're not doing that. So just so the heartbeat goes around 120, and then it focuses more on the fat, and it has less glucose. And then what happens is, and it lower the cortisol. Okay, cortisol is another hormone. Okay, and it fat adapted. It goes for fat. It goes for extra fat. Okay, and it has no extra hunger. It won't give you so much of hunger that you should be eating. You see, I and my team, Teva Sharma, Naveen, and all, we used to go for hiking. We used to go for hiking like 4 to 5 hours. Okay, we never bring any water. I and Sharma especially know we don't bring any water. 4 to 5 hours. And we are not hungry either. We will go after breakfast. Okay? And if it don't make you thirsty, it don't make you hungry. And that is this mode of aerobic mode. Okay? And no extra hunger. Fat burning is high. And this is the catch. You need to know in what mode your body can burn fat and why your body can burn fat. You need oxygen. Breathing is very important. Okay, and your growth hormone. Growth hormone is another hormone. It depletes when you grow. Why it depletes is because the reason is you don't do anything to grow. You see, your action has to be towards growing. Mentally, physically, mind, everything, financially. Nobody will sit in front of the Netflix. What can grow? Tell me. In front of drama serials, now they've said, I went to one house a couple of months back. And this person told me, Doctor, I heard that, you all have very good coffee. I say, yes. So can you drop over? And it's nearby to our, DXN HQ. I said, okay, doesn't mind. I can swing over because, it's just around the corner. So I went there. The moment I went inside the house, and she told me earlier, Doctor, please don't touch my food, don't alter anything on food. I get very angry, you have anything that without touching my food, I can lose weight. Okay, let me come first. Let me see first, Then I went into the house. It's like, I think the temperature is around 18 or 19. The aircon is fully on. And while talking, then they told me, slowly, investigation. Then they say, no, the aircon, they don't off. 24 hours is on. Okay, fine, that's good. Everybody except the husband is slim and everybody is big size. Then one beautiful girl came down. overweight, just a daughter. Another daughter came in, overweight. Another son came in, overweight. Then there was one dog, lying down near the sofa there. And that doesn't look like a dog, it looks like a bear. Then I asked the owner, this is what dog is this? And then she told me the breed, what something forgot. Then I asked, you won't wake up, is it? Oh, no, doctor, it doesn't wake up. You look at him, he looks like a bear, and he only wakes up once in a while, once in a while, remember, okay? And then he goes out, he just like, whoa, whoa, 2 times outside there every day, that to tell everybody, hey, I'm still around, don't come. And then he comes back in his sleep. And the dog can sleep while taking shower. And then they have people, rich people, they come, there is, this somebody come and massage the dog, shower the dog and all. Even that they don't do. I give them a couple of coffees, and after that they didn't call me because maybe the coffee doesn't taste good. And I tried to send message, no reply. Thank God they didn't call me back. I really was not really expecting so much of, I always like to work with people like to work with me. I'm not a push factor there. So what kind of growth hormone you can have? You see, growth hormone burns fat drastically. When I'm in the bodybuilding, we used to take growth hormones. We used to, when you go for bigger, extremely huge body, okay, to ripping off, a lot of things, you need to inject growth hormones. And it burns fat like crazy. We used to lose weight, weight like 3 months, 30 kilos, like that, very fast. We use a lot of magic there, but you can't do that for everybody. So cutting short. So growth hormones is very important. If you are putting your mind and soul towards the growth, then you grow. Anything. If you're growing towards slim, you will grow. You work on your success, you will grow. You read, you grow, everything. So work on the module of growing. Okay, then the growth hormones comes as well. Okay, and I'll just put my camera here. All right, and you see this aerobic, method, anaerobic. Anaerobic is another drastic change where you sprint, you do intense kind of, method. And this method, an aerobic method, the aerobic method is more beneficial to anaerobic method. This is the catch there. A lot of people thinking that you go and run, you burn a lot. No, you damage your knee, you have a lot of damages happen. That is why people say walking is the best. Walking is aerobic, breeze walking. Don't like go out of your house, people walk, how they walk, they look at people's balcony. Oh, this guy renovated his house, huh? Or he just bought his house, darling. Oh, yes, sir. This is how they walk. This walk, I don't know what is the benefit. Then there's updating, social media kind of, the environment. Breeze walk. Okay, breeze walk gives you about 100, 90 to 100 heartbeats, per, that is aerobic. So do a simple kind of aerobic within your capacity and then work on a betterment there. Okay, so this anaerobic is where the drastic, and this what will happen is it will focus on more fat. Okay, it's actually another way around. It's supposed to be less fat, more glucose. Okay, the sign there is wrong. Let me just change it immediately. Okay. Okay, so you see the method there is less, it focus on less fat. Okay, and then it's still the same, no man, and more glucose. It focuses on burning sugar, not fat. It burns sugar, not fat. Okay. And the duration is very short, whereby aerobic can go for very long hours. You can go for 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. It is a lot of, okay, walking kind of environment. But this anaerobic is very short. So high cortisol, it produces a lot of cortisol there. And then carbs dependent. That's why people, want to burn carb. What they do is they eat, they run. Okay, you see, exercise, it is not really healthy though, if you know how to eat correct. Okay, why I say that is a lot of people, your ball may come out, because when I say exercise is not really important. The reason is 100 years back, we never had a gym, we never had a spa, and we never had anything. Nobody has anything. 200 years back, we didn't even have a shoe for athletic, nothing. But people were more healthier than us, because there's no concept of exercise. There's no obese. People don't eat and run. Why do you have to eat more and run? Because now people don't know how to eat, and there we have to burn. So we eat more and then burn more. So those days people were eating right, and then they didn't need this stuff there, which is called exercise. Okay, exercise, if you're doing a lot of sports, vigorous sports, if you're not putting the right amount of nutrition, if you are not having recovery, it will cause damage, such as ACL, this, that, blah, blah stuff. Now you see all the athletics, 25 gone, that's it. Okay, Malaysian footballers, maximum 25, 26, ACL torn couple of times, knee injury, osteoarthritis, all this comes in. Stop playing football. Why? No recovery. Why no recovery? No nutrition, no proper, too much of toxin, all these things. So this is very, very dangerous. This is carb dependent, hunger craving. You get very hungry. The cravingness will increase when you do this kind of exercise. Okay, insulin, it's insulin. Insulin is such a beautiful stuff to lose weight, but you make it doesn't work. Fat storing, it starts to accumulate fats. It invites fat. Why? Because like part of glycogen, it comes in to repair, to fix back all the damages. Okay, this happens, and it burns more calorie. When you burn more calorie, you're not burning fat. Don't think that the calories doesn't count. Okay, this is very important. The calorie doesn't count. Okay, here the GH, okay, the growth hormone, okay, starts to increase. That is another issue. It happens. Okay, this one way is good, and then the muscles will start to drop if you are not having enough nutrition. So all the other protein stuffs and everything will be reversed from the muscle. It goes to the body. That's why when you see the marathon runners, they're very, very slim, tiny. They don't have muscles. Okay, when we do bodybuilding, we don't do cardio that much. Why? You do more cardio, eat your muscles. We want muscles. We don't want cardio. So that's why the high risk of a bodybuilder is cardiac arrest. Okay, and a lot of spine and a lot of issues goes wrong. A lot of senior bodybuilders, they after the retirement will be in bad shape. Okay, that's why I finished my one of my bucket lists, and I came out of it. I didn't want to continue, and it's too expensive. Okay, so this is very important. So you have to understand the mitochondria produce energy. Energy is fundamental, and it comes from fat and glucose. So oxygen is very important, very crucial in burning fat. So what you need is aerobic environment, eat moderately, simple, then you do all this, you will continuously burn fat, and you train your body how to burn fat in a good way. So don't go and put in your heart and souls, and the millions of people are getting slimmer and then they gain back their weight. Okay, so this is another another area where you see here. Eating slow. This is a simple tips I want to give you how you should be living. Okay, in terms of food. Okay, eating slow is extremely important. Don't like book, 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 book. Okay, eat your water, drink your food. This is another concept. Okay, why? You do not have to swallow. Keep chewing the food gradually will go down your esophagus, your throat, and it will go into your stomach. Don't like chew 2 times and then swallow. We do not have to swallow. You swallow water. Water you cannot chew. So you put in the water, you have to swallow to go inside. You put in the food, you chew the food. You don't swallow the food. If you put a cake, you don't chew, you just want to swallow. Can you do that? You cannot. So you'll get stuck. Eat slowly and you eat, and also you have to chew the food. Okay, this is very important. Okay, chewing is the priority. Put very important needs for the chewing there. And then do not drink water while eating, before eating, and after eating. There's 2 different types of requirement. One is hunger and one is thirst. If you're hungry, drink water. When you're hungry, see, I'm just watching anybody is like, freaking out or not. No, that is not right. When you're hungry, you eat. Only Sharma has noticed. When you hungry, you eat. When you thirsty, you drink. This is 2 requirements, which is not the same. So nowadays, what people are doing, when you get hungry, so-called they're on diet. Diet doesn't exist for human being. You don't diet. There is only one diet we need, which is human diet. Human diet. Eat like a human. What you eat, okay? This is what you got to do. When you eat slow. And chew the food. When you eat, do not drink water. Don't flood your stomach with water. This is extremely bad. And this is cost you a lot of obesity. You will go like, bloated up too much. Eat whatever big meals you want to have it 8 o'clock, before 8 night. The bigger the meal in the morning is much better. The smaller the meal towards the evening, even 8 o'clock is a pretty late. Make it 7 is much better. That's up to you. Okay. So don't come and give these reasons, I for morning I don't eat, I come back home, my mom cook, my wife cook, my girlfriend cook, whoever cook, kitchen close at 7. That's it. So during this MCO is the mind-blowing best time. But what to do? Panda food is there to get everybody after that. A lot of people buy and keep, it's kind of, so eat early. Okay. No sugar. Don't include sugar into your diet, whatever form. Now we have 1001 sugar. Now you see the world is such, it's so good. You want blue sugar, they will give you blue. You want yellow, they give you yellow. They want what? Palm tree, they give you palm. They want what tree, what sugar you want. They have so many sugar out there. Sugar is not human food. Okay. Once in a while, occasion comes, festival comes, you can save the good days for the good time and give a shot to something extremely mind-blowing food. Okay, like some sweets. I love sugar. Who said, who don't like sugar? Okay, I love sugar. I'm a sugar person, but I just don't. If I go for any wedding, I'll take the laddu and I'll test first. Not all laddus is laddu, some looks like laddu. Mostly laddus look only like laddu. For the 90% laddu is horrible. So I'll test one. Then, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. If one is bad, the half will go down somewhere. I'll throw it. Okay. What the globe jam, neyu urunde. Neyu urunde, Deepavali, I find a good neyu urunde. One day of the first day, I'll eat like 10, 15 urunde like that. But I don't take sugar every day. Most of the time, 5 to 6 black coffees from DXN. Flour-based food, bread, and all these things, inflammatory. So take it off. You can replace with a lot of other millets, so many things. Go and Google what is good. Okay, millet is good, sorghum is good, so much of things. Okay, if Shell is here, she will put down what is good. She knows quite a number of these. This is what you got to do, and this is what you got to eat, and this is how you teach your family. And then the biggest one is milk. Run away from milk. This is extremely poison. Okay. And all this action will make you more alkaline and you take you away from acidity. The best alkaline, the most alkaline food on earth is Ganoderma. Rg and Gl is the most alkaline on this universe. And we as a DXN, we are extremely gifted to have this. And during this pandemic time, the confidence comes from DXN because we have this in our hand. And we are helping so many people. I have helped, a lot of people during this time. It can show, it can see. But don't ask me why in hospital they don't use this. Don't ask this kind of question. All right. So this is what you need to eat more. Take 6, whatever, to within your capacity. Spirulina is the best. Okay, you have the best in your hand, you have it with you, affordable price, yet you're going and looking for something else. Why? And this acidity balance is extremely important to create the brown fat. And this will make you more alkaline. You see a lot of people think, the body is heaty, the body is cold and all this stuff, it's all toxin, non-toxin. If you have too much of toxins, your body will be very heaty, hot. Even you sit in the aircon, you feel like, aircon is not, you put 16, not enough. You call the manufacturer of the aircon, you say, hey, you don't have aircon negative. Okay. Yes, sit inside the ice box. Okay. Yes, there are people like that. You put 16. I used to put like, even this aircon now, I'm sitting here, it is 25. In my room now, 25. At times I put 26. It's so cold. But just to humidify, this place is so small, it's sitting with all these lights, stuffy. I wish, this whole place, it's like, in Boulder Valley in jungle, then you can just maintain it with fan. So this is very important to maintain your body to alkaline. So whatever I teach you, I told you earlier on the habit, the previous slide, that will boom you and make you closer to the alkaline. The food which I told you, all the food, sugary 3 stuffs, sugar, milk, and flour. This is extremely acidic food. They'll take 2 spirulina and 1 Rg, 1 Gl. And early morning, they will take bread with Nescafe. Why? They don't know DXN got, coffee. There are a lot of people like this. They don't even know this. Okay. And all this you have to change. One side you're cleaning up, one side you're making it bad as well. Then the brown fat increase, and that helps you to burn fat with your aerobic method. Do a lot of walking. You can lose, weight smilingly. What do you need to eat? There's no special food that you need to eat to lose weight. No. Eat cooked food. Chicken, mutton, whatever you want to eat, you go and eat. Eat early. Chew the food. Don't drink water while you are, eating, before, after, during. Don't. You think this is difficult to do? No. How many of you think that is easy to do? Put your thumbs up. Okay. If you think this is so difficult, put your thumbs like, upside down. Come on, guys. Put the reaction, go to the reaction, put thumbs up. You see, it's so easy. This is what you as a DXN have to teach everyone. Okay. And then to the conclusion of the talk today. Okay. Continuous decline in metabolic activity makes you, when you don't alter the food, that makes you to increase weight. Declining in physical activities, sitting in front and not doing anything, in a lot of things, making you to not move, and that's the one. then relationship with the food is the most difficult thing. All the above you can change, but the relationship with food, human and food, cannot be changed. So you have to have a certain amount of discipline if you want to change anything. You see, during this pandemic, a lot of people are giving lot of buckets of excuses. Where is problem, there is opportunity. Opportunity is mind-blowing, is knocking the door. Jack Ma did his millions and billions because they never had transport, delivery system in China. Now they have most efficient system. Why? Because of the problem. Some people say no to you, you should be smiling. People are so fragile now. So look into the possibilities, not look into the damages. Okay, the relationship with the food is extremely important. Food is medicine. All these tech lines, timelines, all whatever lines they put in your WhatsApp, Facebook and all, but doesn't goes into the heart line, inside their heart and the mind and the head, and doesn't goes into that. The relationship with food is so important. What, when, how, what to eat, not everything. How, when to eat 24 hours, how to eat, whatever you can sleep also and eat, lie down and eat, watch TV and eat, drive and eat, run and eat. No. Okay. What to eat? Human food. When to eat? Before eat. How to eat? Chew and eat slowly. Enjoy the food. Appreciate the food. And this is so important. Okay. Comes to DXN. Use the entire range of DXN products. Not one or two products are good. Everything is good. Everything is alkaline, including the toothpaste, the soaps, the coffees. We have about 20 types of coffee. We have almost 7 types of tea. And then we have cocoa, these, that, codipine, vinaigrette, honey, vinaigrette, honey. Oh my God, I tell you, in fact, we're getting more products coming in the future. Mind-blowing products. We even have black cumin powder to make things easy. You can put in your scrambled egg, you can put in your egg, you put it whatever you want, half boil, full boil, no boil, all that you can put and then drink. Wine, coffee, you have with sugar, without sugar, with milk, no milk, extra cream, everything is there. Why? Coffee is something gives you happiness. Choose your coffee, whatever you want, no harm. Okay, so this is important. Change your X brand into DXN and share this with everyone. You get another extra benefit. Your wealth will be expanded. Okay, and then you'll start to smile. First, fix your health. Don't deteriorate. Okay, come at 7:45 and shake. Don't come and hide yourself. Okay, if you come early, you don't put the camera, you're still dancing, at least use the chat board. Is tell, yes, I'm dancing, I'm very shy. Yes, you still rock. So thank you so much for listening. Please apply whatever you learn. So losing weight is extremely easy. It is not so difficult. Do not put, diet into and strain yourself. Okay, diet doesn't work. A lot of people diet, they lose weight. Losing weight is only one part. Maintaining the weight is the biggest part. So when you're going to manage the weight, don't tell me you're going to diet until for forever. No, you must know how to enjoy and what is food and where you need. Okay, a simple catch there, which I told you, I shared with you. I hope this is going to be extremely benefit to you. So thank you so much for the humble hearing. So let's go to the Q&A session. So thank you so much. So let's unmute any questions. Wow, it's 9:47. Co-host is there? So y'all can, I open the floor. If y'all have any question, raise your hand up, or you can unmute yourself and you can, talk, but don't unmute, a few people at the same time. Okay, let me read what you have in the chat board. What's mugu, which you can stay away from? I don't know what is mugu. Soak all your grains overnight. Yes, you can do that. Replace sugar and carbohydrates with millet, sorghum. Yes, you can do that. Or you can also replace, with our myco veggie. Myco veggie is extremely mind-blowing stuff that really benefits you. You all can hear me, right? Okay, can. Okay. And that's very important. Okay. So, okay, thank you. Mention something, Mugu, which is very bad for us. Okay, from Sri Lanka. Okay, SSL, I think. Okay, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. From Malaysia, from India, all thank you. From Nigeria. Okay, Barbara. Undok. Yeah, please join on all our sessions. They'll be very appreciated. Replace sugar and carbohydrate with millet, sorghum. Yes, you can do that. Okay, and also you can replace with our DXN, our DXN myco veggie. Myco veggie is extremely 1,000 times better than all the other stuffs out there. Okay, always be careful with the sauce that you're buying out. There are too much of mixtures. You try once, then you'll know. If you have any particular brand, please share with everyone. Okay. Okay, thank you for valuable presentation. Thank you so much. Okay, I can have more details in product valuable, please. Okay. All right, so we come to the end. Okay, so any questions? Anybody wants to share something? Anybody wants to put up their hand? Dr. Puan, you have anything to say?
Yeah, I think, just about keeping a food diary will be good. For those people who are not actually conscious about what they're eating for their 3 or 4 meals a day.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would start keeping a food diary. Just write down everything that goes into your mouth and what time you're eating. Then at least you'll be more mindful about, because we tend to eat comfort food whenever we are stressed out or, trying to overcome some life's problems or whatever, and we don't even realize what is it that we are eating.
Yes.
So when you do that, you become more conscious, and then you can replace with more alkaline food instead of adding more acidic food into your diet.
Exactly. Yeah, very true. Okay, you keep track of what you're eating. At least you know the pattern, what you eat and what is really good for you. Sometimes a lot of people in this busy world, they forget what they ate yesterday, okay, and what they ate day before yesterday. Even an evening, they forgot what they had for breakfast. Goodness sake, that bad it is. Either they eat too much or they don't look at the plate when they eat. Okay, something like that. A lot of funny things happening now. Okay, and nowadays you see the children are going through a mind-blowing stress at this point of time. Okay, please look into the children's schedules where they're going for schools and too much of schools. Talk to the tutors or something. Why is that the school class is up to like 11 o'clock night, 12 o'clock, whereby when they go to school, they didn't spend that much of time. In fact, now they are practically on the computer until 12 o'clock. For goodness sake, I wouldn't do that for my kids. Okay, this is so bad. Okay, what they study and for such a long period of time, and back to back, all these things. This is crazy. Okay, so they start their class very late, 10, like 11 o'clock, and then they go up to, this is so bad. Okay, not socializing. You see, this is so dangerous, where this can, the stress can run around. Okay, can go into the family, the mother, the father, and everything. Like people staying in an apartment, a condo, small units, you see 5 of them inside the house. It's so crammed and no room, and everybody needs internet now, and lack of computers. You see, I have my cousins, I can't even call them. Okay, why? Every time I call, they have class. They said, no, the class going on. Okay, then and after a while, call, hey, what time I can call? No, Chitapa, call later, class going on. And I did class, and I was so angry, I said, I didn't call. Or this fellow will be using hotspot that side, hotspot this side, all like, interconnected class. What time your class finish? 11:30, 11:45. And this, the parents has to look into, support them with the nutrition, the right nutrition. Cocozi is the best for kids. GL, okay, for the ATP, remember, for the ATP, adenosine, okay, GL is so good, okay, it gives you the oxygen absorption rate, okay. Why a lot of people lose weight after taking RG and GL? Because it produces the ATP, absorption, more oxygen absorbed. Oxygen is free, no absorption, doesn't goes into the system. It's rusted. The cells cannot produce ATP to burn. So once it goes in, like boom, wow. Hey, now I can put my collar, my pants, I can, this and that, all this is so happy. This is the reason. This is the key there. So people who are like, overweight, they're looking into this, increase their, the GL especially, more GL, more enzymes and everything. Give more coffee and don't miss the dance part. All right. So, Manikam, you have anything to say?
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Can you hear me, doctor?
Yes, very clear.
Wow. Thank you. Good morning, DXA.
Good morning.
Okay. For the first 45 minutes, doctor's presentation is useful for each and one people. By right, everyone have to mindset. The mindset is very important to extremely why I'm saying those people as before coming to DXN, they never have a plan, an idea what is supposed to take, not to take, and what time to take. As we in the DXN, we are educated to why as a personal to make sure to build up your system, immune system at this pandemic time. The most of control the food time to eat, because what according to Dr. Firdaus says, now the thing the time to hungry, just ring up phone. The food is coming. That food is coming. They have a not proper diet. They have to what our Dr. Povan says, they have a diary and written what time to take food, what to take, and before they're taking food, they have a immune system that is a proper enzyme in the body. Some of them is a lack of enzyme. They have a they have a diet. They have a constipation problem. They put up weight and that there's no formation, whatever is. The really best time you have to educate for you personally and your family members, train them, make sure you plan to explain what is about our Ganoderma, RG-gel spirulina, what's the main, at this fundamental time, this away from the coronavirus, our 4 products, the main products, RG-gel, Androgy, and Black Tummy. We give them how to wait. But the times why we say in Malay, we say our DXF products are away muda. Is make our body system to make our cells and regenerated, makes a young look. It's very important. The time factor, morning what's the breakfast, afternoon what's your lunch, and evening what's your dinner. That's why make sure before 8 o'clock. Once a while, the time skip is run before 8 or 9, you can take, no problem. Go for myco-veggie or mix with spirulina and go for cordyceps cereal. Just make a diet. That's all to my plan. Just I share my idea to make sure to make a slim and healthy, wealthy, happiness in DXF. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, there is one very good question regarding the calorie measurement when there is where is the question? Okay, it's a link. Okay, I already put in the link for the today's YouTube session. Okay, the recorded version is there. What do you think, doctor? Please measure scale calories in their food. You see, the scale calories and all, whatever I teach, I share today. You see, we need to do something until our life end. Okay. Until when you want to be slim? Until the day we die. Okay. If you have any particular target, okay, December, I'm going to get married. I want to lose 15 kg. Okay, go see a dietitian, take all kind of magic, drastically lose weight. Who cares after that? After you get married, you get big belly and all, no problem. Then it's fine, no problem. Okay. You want to remain in the rocking shape, good physics, mind-blowing. When the age of 60, people look at you, wow. Then you have to change your lifestyle. That's what we are talking about. So don't measure. There is no measurement. How long can you measure and eat? You want to wave? Then bring a waving scale. Put in the restaurant. Hey, one fried egg, one this one. Put the fried egg with the right. No. It doesn't work that way. You're going to make you very stressful. Then you cannot have a timetable for to eat. No. Train the body. Train the mind. Okay. Your body has to listen to you, not that you listen to your body. Okay. You must able to control hunger. A lot of people cannot control hunger. When hungry comes, they become angry. They will tell us, hungry, hey, better go and eat nicely. See, you must cultivate it. Okay. When the time you can control your hunger, that's you're healthy. Remember, when you do not eat, you have a lot of energy. You are healthy. These are the signs and symptoms during your fasting day. Intermittent fasting, this fasting, that is so 1001 fasting, 1001 diet. There is only one fasting. Fasting means don't eat. That's it. Okay, very simple. Okay, there's only one fasting. Don't eat. If you think that you feel tired, you can drink. No problem. You want to fast for 1 hour, 2 hours. How many hours you cannot eat? How many hours you cannot drink? You measure yourself. There is no necessary. There's no rules and regulation. The police will never come and arrest you if you never fast for 8 hours, 3 hours. No, don't put all this, extreme amount of standards to make you stressful. Okay. The sleeping hours is considered a fasting also. You sleep at 12 o'clock. Okay. And then you wake up at 8 o'clock. You continue your fasting up to 12 o'clock. Wow, beautiful. 12 hours. Fantastic. Okay. Then you can eat something reasonable. Hey, morning, I miss my breakfast. Lunch, I miss. Now I take one big food. No. There's no such thing like that. If you miss, you miss. There's only one meal. That's kind of discipline you need to cultivate. This is something, a practice. You need to practice this. Once you practice, you go along, you will get the grip from there. I eat 2 meals per day. Okay. And I drink a lot of coffee. I'm okay. Okay. I'm fine. And this is what you want. This is what I tell you all to do. So don't put too much of measurement. Don't put too much of standards. Okay. And you cannot do this for long. You won't be happy. When you losing weight, you must smile. And don't keep measuring. Throw the waving scale. That is another demotivating factor. Okay. You cannot lose. You cannot see anything on the meter for 1 month. Nothing will happen. Okay, the mirror will tell you you are losing weight. People will around you will tell you, hey, you are losing weight, man. Don't go and ask your husband and wife all, hey, darling, I slim already. Look at you, same money. Then finish. Your eyes are every time. And sometimes when your partners are working on this, give some encouragement. Hey, you're looking better, you're looking good. Every time, see, fat only. Some people have a very bad habit. Every time, see, a lot of people tell me I'm fat, I'm thin, I don't care about this. Why? I know. Where am I? So simple. Okay? So you got to measure yourself. You do for you. You is you. Love yourself. Okay? Don't live for your neighbor. Don't live for your, anybody. Live for you. You need to have jealousy. You need to have the motivation. You need to fight. Who? You jealous about who? You should have jealousy. You should have everything with who? The person you stand in front of the mirror, the one is inside the mirror, and that is your competition. That is your fighter. Fight with him, not your neighbor, not the people in the Zoom. Put them on one side. This is all our buddies. We don't fight with buddies. Fight with that fellow inside the mirror. You see him fat, you tell him, hey, challenge macha, I've come slimmer. Then you fight with him. You slim, the flow so slim. You slim, he flow slim. You slim, the flow slim. Hey, at last you see both of us six-pack already. Wonderful, right? Right? Isn't it a good motivating factor? So he's your fighter. He's your competition. He's your everything. So he's the best. All right. So we want to end the session. Oh, Shell, you have put up your hand. I didn't see. So sorry. So you'll hear from Shell few 1-2 minutes.
Hi. Thank you for noticing, Doctor.
Yes, Shell, you may share.
Thank you for noticing me at last. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Say about another thing that we forget. It is all the hidden sugar.
Yeah.
It's not the white sugar. A lot of sugar and fructose are found in the fruit. So when you ask people what they eat, that's why what Dr. Ruben said, excellent idea. You can list down what you eat and you do. The figure will identify also what are wrong things you're taking. And then if you are putting, some people think that they are doing a great diet, drinking fruit juices, eating a lot of fruit, replacing their meal with the fruit, and not realizing that actually that is increasing their sugar intake. If you all will recall, Steve Jobs, he died from vegetarian. He thought he was so healthy. He's eating the fruit that really taxes your pancreas, and one day he just shut down, and you also will shut down. So be careful with those fruits. Like when it's season, I love this durian. So when season, maybe you can eat, but it doesn't mean when it's made available all through the year, you can eat it limitlessly. Okay? So just one point. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. See, Shell is a very experienced person. She does a lot of readings. Okay. And sometimes only our time doesn't permit, to have even now it's already past 10 already. So thank you so much, Shell. So let's end this session today. Okay. And I would like to thank everyone, every single participants to take part. And there is a session is recorded. It's in the YouTube. Please subscribe to YouTube. Share it with as many, if you want to take this video and cut short, you want to edit certain parts, want to make it shorter, please do it, and please send me a copy also. No problem. Okay. So thank you so much. So next we will keep you all posted with all the talks, and every sessions we're going to have at least about 30 minutes or 15 minutes dance. We'll start 45 minutes earlier, so you can join according to your convenience. Okay. At this point of time, you need to do some kind of movement. Okay. Do something. We have the best product with us. All these products will only help you if you move and be happy. Okay. So the opportunity is there, the health is there, and everything is there. Don't get stressed, don't get very mind disturbed with this current condition. So if you all need any help in any other ways, or need some advice in anything, please, many of them have my phone number. Please give me a call or WhatsApp from any part of the world. Now to contact is so easy. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a casual talk, get to know, and then we can exchange a lot of things. If you all can have any contribution you all can give to the Zoom and to all the DXNers, please be welcome as well. So thank you so much for everyone. So, all right. So we will officially end the session now. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You all want to dance again?
Wow.